What's going on, guys? It is Snake here, and welcome back, guys, to another video. We have some big news in this video that I would love to cover. Potential leaks on Modern Warfare 2 Remastered or a Call of Duty 2019 title by Infinity Ward. Not exactly sure. We are going to look at this and get more deep into the topic. Guys, before we actually get into the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Share the video with your friends because my videos somehow don't hit sub boxes for a decent amount of my subscribers, so I need all the views we can get. I'm not trying to sound like I need fucking views, I need all your fucking views, give me your money. No, I'm not making any money from this. Obviously 95 subscribers, which is awesome, by the way. One of the videos blew up about MW2 Remastered, so I'm really happy about that. Guys, just make sure you share the video and we're gonna get right into it. So basically, guys, what happened is that the GDC conference, it's kind of like the game developers conference. All the big game developers go there and talk, and it's every year, and this one happened on March 19th. And what do you know, Infinity Ward was there, and they had some stuff to share, and we're gonna look at that stuff. Now, guys, you can actually watch like the whole event in replay. The problem is, I would do that, and I would actually find the footage that where they talk about Call of Duty and everything. The issue is, you have to pay $500, and I'm not paying $500 for that. I can wait a few months or whatever until they reveal whatever this is. I'm not paying $500 for that. That's a little, no, sorry, I'm not going to waste $500 to watch a live, past live stream. But guys, there is, though, fortunately for us, kind of look at the transcript and everything that really happened, and we actually have some images, and the images are what I really want to talk about. Alright, guys, so I'm going to show you this image, and here is where it starts to get interesting. So basically, this is just like all the tests and everything that were ran, and you know, everything that happened, kind of like a timeline and overview of the event. And these are Infinity Ward developers here, and you can look them up and everything. If you can see the names, you can look them up. They're in actual, like, this is real, this isn't a lie, like, they're actual Infinity Ward developers. This is all legit, this is not a speculation, so before anyone says that, no, this is 100% legit. But these are all Infinity Ward developers, and if you look at the picture, you can see stuff like, oh, you know, the map name, there's some images, and then there's a bunch of information about the map, other stuff, and as you guys can see, that's blurred out. So that's interesting, first of all, because if this was a game like Modern Warfare Remastered or Infinite Warfare or a past title, it's only blurred out when they're trying to hide something from the public. And there's absolutely no reason why they would hide this information from the public, unless it's something that hasn't been released yet. So this is where it really gets interesting. Before we actually show that, if you also look at that transcript, if you go back in the video, you can also see when the dates of these tests and everything happened, and you see they started back in 2015 and they've been going till 2018. Yes, Infinite Warfare released in 2016, but in 2015, this was late 2015, these started. The game was, I mean, yes, there was still work that needed to be done on it, but for the most part, the game was pretty much finished, I guess you could say. And they do like to start the next projects kind of also before they actually even release their current one. So, for example, Infinite Warfare being developed, you know, probably all the way back when Black Ops 2 even came out, like late Black Ops 2, early Ghosts. Infinite Warfare was already being developed at that time, unless, you know, obviously they scrap something, because that does happen. That's actually what Sledgehammer Games did, if you guys didn't know. They were actually developing Advanced Warfare 2 right after the first one, but obviously all the flack that came from, you know, the futuristic setting, changing the movements, they scrapped the idea. I think it was like 8 months to a year in. There's like, you can actually see this, they even talk about it, because what Call of Duty does, and these developers do, is they have this 3-year period now, and they have some of the time dedicated towards, you know, like getting the actual foundation and everything, but like during that time they could change the project, they could scrap it, and that's what they did. Infinite Warfare was actually, it was too late, like they couldn't scrap it and change it, because yeah, you're probably saying Infinite Warfare got all this flack, why wouldn't they change that? They didn't know at the time that, you know, this was going to be this bad, because guys, this game was probably started in, like, went under development in potentially probably 2013, maybe there's a chance 2012 that some work started on it. I don't exactly know, I can't give you an answer, because they didn't really talk about this, but this game at least started in 2013, because they, you know, they start right away. So yeah, that's basically it. really for that. I just wanted to point that out, that this has been ongoing development and it matches other development schedules from all these Call of Duty developers. So I'm actually going to show these images because there are multiple different images. I'm actually going to show them as kind of like a slideshow. A lot of them you can't really tell much from. For example, that train, the one that looked like you were in between two trains. There's multiple train maps in Infinity Ward games, so I could see why people are saying, you know, how do you know that's Modern Warfare 2 Remastered or potentially Modern Warfare 4 or whatever the game happens to be, because, you know, they make train maps that could be old. Yes, even though the dates actually don't make sense for it to be Infinite Warfare, it could be. I mean, for all I know, this is Modern Warfare Remastered or Infinite Warfare or even Ghosts. But here's the thing, guys. Look at this image I'm showing right here, and I'm going to show a comparison. This guy actually found this on Twitter. Very smart. You can look, and he actually says, it's a guy named Pocky Sock. I'm not sure the name, guys, but he tweeted at Glitching Queen, because Glitching Queen was actually the one who originally was looking at the transcript and everything. You can look at it, and you see he says the lighting sort of looks like the map Rundown. Now, look at this, guys. In my opinion, he matches it up pretty good, but I don't think it's Rundown. But this image is so relevant, very, very relevant, because look, you look at the picture on the left and the picture on the right. Guns are clearly the same, pretty much the same. They're both the FAMAS. Now, the people that think this is Modern Warfare Remastered, there was no FAMAS in Modern Warfare 1. There was no FAMAS at all. So, then there was in Modern Warfare 2. So, that right there disproves everything about any kind of, you know, reasoning for it to be Modern Warfare Remastered. That's gone. It's out the window. It's not Modern Warfare Remastered. Okay, that's gone. What about other games? So like I was showing you guys before with the dates, the development schedule does not match up. So it would not be like a Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 old game. Plus, like you can kind of tell by the UI and stuff that it's not like the old Modern Warfare 2 or the Modern Warfare 3 released in 2011. You can kind of tell by the UI that it's different. And it's not Ghosts either because, you know, like I said, the development schedule just wouldn't match up. Now, there's no reason for this to be Ghosts because Ghosts is not getting a remaster. Or there's no reason for this to be Modern Warfare 3 because Modern Warfare 3 wouldn't get a remaster before MW2. Why would they remaster Modern Warfare 3 when MW2 hasn't been remastered yet? And in my opinion, MW2 has the more kind of positive side of the fans' opinions to it, opposed to Modern Warfare 3. Not saying Modern Warfare 3 is a bad game, I enjoyed it, but Modern Warfare 2 is clearly the more popular one. It's obvious, this is probably a Modern Warfare 2 screenshot, I almost am positive, and this also would match up with the theory that this plans to launch in 2019, because it is Modern Warfare 2 Remastered's 10th anniversary next year, like I covered in my previous video, which I highly encourage you guys to watch. I do make some good points in these previous videos about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, but it all makes sense. Everything would line up. Now, I know sometimes I can make some crazy theories, guys, but look, that's a FAMAS. It's clearly a FAMAS. There was no FAMAS in Modern Warfare Remastered, or Modern Warfare 1 to that matter. It started, the first Infinity Ward game where the FAMAS came in was Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 2 is this game that's potentially getting remastered, developed by Infinity Ward, and these are Infinity Ward developers. Yes, it could be Modern Warfare 4, which is a whole nother thing, and quite frankly, you know, that would be insane. That'd be really cool. Modern Warfare 4, I don't really know where they would go with it. Maybe a prequel. It could be. So Modern Warfare 4, it's Modern Warfare based. It's gotta be. There's just no way. Like, the UIs, there's other comparisons. You could just, like, kind of match them up together. And yes, the lighting is a little, but for all we know, this could be like just a remastered version of it. We just can't see. It's just so blurry. But guys, I really don't like. You can't really give me flack for this because look, it's clearly a FAMAS. There's no FAMAS in MW2R. But that's really about it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, and I really hope you do like my theories and speculations. But I really think this one is really pushing and proving that this is a potential Modern Warfare game. I mean, it really has to be. And there was also, you know, the whole thing with the voice actor. That happened a while ago where he put working on Modern Warfare 4 in his bio. It was Gaz and Ghost's voice actor, which I thought was pretty interesting, and then he tried to cover it up saying it was Call of Duty 4, but that didn't really make sense because he said Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3, 4. So why would he say Modern Warfare 1 and then also say Call of Duty 4? It's just weird. Guys, that's about it for this video. I don't want it to drag on too long. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Peace.